What's up, gang? Jason here for the love of tractors and the brand new National Farm Toy Museum Agco Allis Chalmers, technically on this one. 7080s are here, and so let's take a look at that. These brought a whole lot of excitement to the farm toy communities when they were announced, and then when people got them, of course, people got nitpicky. So let's take a look at it. Is this worth, the 20-ish bucks or more that you're going to pay for it? So supposedly a whole new casting from Ertl, and actually it is. You can tell from the looks of it. I don't have another one here to compare to just offhand. Probably should have. But we'll take a closer look at this 7080 Allis Chalmers. So let's talk tractors, y'all. The National Farm Toy Museum puts these tractors out, yearly or periodically anyway. And this year's is this wonderful little gem. 7080 Allis Chalmers. Everything Allis Chalmers is so hot right now. So I'm not surprised to see them go with something like this, because AC has been hot for a few years, and I think this was a pretty safe bet to produce this tractor. So, kind of looking at it, let's kind of do a little, quick overview of the real thing first. 7080 Allis Chalmers, 210 horsepower, 7-liter 6-cylinder diesel engine, and this thing would cost you like $54,000 brand new back in the day. So, you're into some money when you're into these tractors. I'm sure John Deere equivalent was more because that green paint's so expensive, but certainly not an inexpensive tractor by any stretch of the imagination. Now the toy, like I said earlier, 20, 25 bucks is about where this is going to run you. You get a really nice box. I really love the box the National Farm Toy Museum does. They're just always so colorful, really nice graphics on it. Obviously this is made by Ertl, and Ertl, we know Ertl. They've been around forever. Make nice tractors, always have a few faults to them. This is sort of no exception, and so I'm going to go right to the first two things that I noticed were these front tires are terrible. They just are. It's like the same Ertl technology we've had for 40 years. At least they're a little rubbery, so I guess we got to give them credit there. They're not the super hard or old Ertl type of tire, but they just don't look right to me. And they don't do this tractor justice, because if we look at these rear tires, there's some nice detail in those. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but the rim on that in particular has some very nice detail. These rear tires are nice as well. They're good and rubbery. They're pretty big. I think I would have liked to have seen just a tiny bit more space between the duals, but I think it's pretty close actually, so I'm not going to complain too much there. And then the elephant in the room, the 3-point hitch. So one, it doesn't move, which is crazy to me, but it doesn't move. And then two, what is that? That thing sticks out forever past the actual hitch. You could not, there's no way you're hooking a 3-point implement up to that. Like, that's such a crazy, I don't know, like, it's just lazy is what that is. There's just no reason whatsoever for that to be like that at all. None. And that's what bothers me. That's what bothers me the most about Ertl is they make lazy mistakes. It's not, it's not that they make like these big, huge, terrible mistakes. They make lazy mistakes. This is a lazy mistake. There's no way you could have gotten the prototype for this or even saw the 3D drawing of it, which I'm sure is how they started with it, and went, yeah, that's it. That's what we want that to look like. That'll be perfect. I mean, even if we raise it up to line up, look at that thing. That's hugely frustrating to me, because otherwise, this is a pretty nice tractor. It really is. So, is that, I guess, a huge problem? Maybe not, but it's an annoying problem. So anyway, moving on to the good though, we get all kinds of light detail. Which I really like. We get the rear windows. We get cab glass, which is awesome. Now, of course, because it's Ertl, check that out. We get a disc for a steering wheel. Everybody else, even Ertl, from time to time, puts in an actual nice looking steering wheel, but like this one, they're just like, oh, let's do this as half-assed as possible, I guess. I don't know, it just blows my mind. Orange color is excellent, though, I have to say, and their paint is excellent. Really nice paint on there. All of the sort of corners and seams are well painted. Really, really nice looking paint on this tractor. We get more lights up here. We get a nice windshield wiper detail. Now that is just a sort of casted into that cab glass with a little bit of black paint put on there, or however they do that. But it looks great. I love that we get the black weather seal look around these front windows. That's cool. And even some of the side, although not this one, maybe that's accurate though. So I'm not going to complain there. We get a door handle and a really nice crisp decal over here. So that's really a big plus to me too. This ladder looks a little big to me. Or I guess technically it'd be a step. Looks a little big to me, but I'm not an expert, so I'm also not going to say too much about that. Nice grill insert with actual sort of texture there, and a great Agco Allis decal, or I guess sort of just Allis decal. I keep saying Agco, but just an Allis decal. I think you can tell the era of tractor I grew up in when I call them Agco Allis, right? Again, nice decal over here. The muffler looks good. It's got the rain cap on there. It doesn't move or anything like that. Wouldn't expect it to at this price point, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's the brand new National Farm Toy Museum 7080 from Allis Chalmers and Ertl and the National Farm Toy Museum. Tell me what you guys think about this thing in the comments below. I like it. I think it's a good tractor. I really do. Problems aside, the hitch and the goofy front wheels aside, for the price point that this is in, this is a nice tractor. It really is. I would love to. Honestly, I would have rather them not put the 3-point hitch on there at all if they were going to do that and knock a couple dollars off the tractor, to be honest with you. But they didn't ask me. They won't ask me, and that's the way it goes. So, all right, guys. That'll do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like, share, and all that good stuff if you can. And thanks for watching. Happy tractor hunting. Treat each other well. Have a great night.